Hello and welcome guys, and welcome to this post-examination vlog. And yes, the first attempt of Syllabus 2020-22 has been successfully conducted by the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. The revised Syllabus 2020-22 has seen a lot of changes in both intermediate and final levels. After analyzing the June 2023 or July 2023 examination paper, there are certain useful conclusions which we can draw for the December 2023 and the onward attempts. In this particular video, I'm going to discuss what are the expectations from December 2023 attempt. And guys, let me give you a rider over here. Let me give you a asterisk terms and conditions applied over here. In no way can this video be construed as an estimation of or prediction of December 2023 examination. Guys, we teachers, all the faculty members who are there, they come up with certain amount of experience with them. We have seen, the examination paper for past 10 years, 12 years, 13 years. We have seen all the examination papers. So based on our experience, we can guide you on the path on which you should proceed. In no way should you construe my video as a prediction. Oh, Nikkhil sir is predicting what will happen in December 2023 examination. No, absolutely not. I'm not predicting the question paper. I'm just trying to analyze the trend. And since Syllabus 2020-22 is relatively new, I'm trying to guide you on what can you foresee or what can you expect in December 2023 examination paper. So yes, before you comment in the comment section below, that's a, this is a prediction. Should we do only this? Whatever you are saying, should we do only this? Should we leave all other topics? Should we leave this topic? Should we leave that topic? I want to clarify this particular doubt of yours. So yes guys, in this particular video, we are going to discuss about cost and management audit, your 100 marks paper number 17 of CMA Final, group number 4. So cost and management audit is divided into two parts: 50 marks cost audit, 50 marks management audit, forensic audit, PMLA, and the other miscellaneous audits. So this is the bifurcation which has been proposed by the July 2023 examination. So guys, as a hint, we have two precedents. What are the two precedents? Two precedents are the MQP, which has been released for July 2023 examination. Okay, MQP is there on the website of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India, paper number 17. Yes, this will come as a proper guide of what can you expect out of December 2023 examination. So I've gone through this MQP very carefully. Second hint that we get is from the question paper which has come in the July 2023 examination. Guys, this is the question paper which has come in July 2023 examination, and according to this question paper also we have two sections, of course, group A and group B. 50 marks cost audit and 50 marks the remaining management audit, internal controls, and other miscellaneous audits. Okay, so the paper is divided into two parts, 50 marks and 50 marks. Earlier in Syllabus 2016, there was no such bifurcation that the management audit is going to come for this much marks and cost audit will be concise to this much marks. There was no such bifurcation, but in this particular Syllabus 2022, there's a clear demarcation, which means that part A, which is 50 marks cost audit, that will contain practical as well as theoretical portions. Part B, which is the remainder 50 marks, that will contain only and only theoretical questions. There's a clear-cut bifurcation which is there in this particular subject. Okay, based on my analysis of whatever has been there in the MQP and the examination question paper, based on analyzing both of these guys question paper, I have come to this conclusion. This is the conclusion of my analysis. Okay, and yes, expectation from December 2023 attempt examination. Yes, certain areas where I find it very important for all of you to really go into the nitty-gritties of those areas, do them properly. Those I have listed over here. These are the areas where you cannot leave any stone unturned. I'll also touch base upon certain areas, like in practical portion, I'll touch base upon certain areas which are not that important for you. So I'll touch base upon those particular areas also. And yes, I missed to write one more important topic which should be written over here. Let me write that topic and then I will start with my discussion. Okay. Okay, so guys, there are two portions of your examination: 50 marks, 50 marks. 50 marks cost audit, 50 marks management audit, internal audit, forensic audit, PMLA. This portion entirely theoretical, no practical question can be expected from this particular portion, but yes, certain application based questions, case study based questions are there from this particular question, which are derived ultimately from the theoretical portion which are there in this particular portion. Nothing new, nothing which is very different. From these portions only some case study based or some application based questions have come by. Okay, first of all, let's discuss about the cost audit portion. The first portion, 50 marks portion, it will be divided into practical portion and theoretical portion. On an average, the distribution will be 20-25 marks of practical questions and rest for the theoretical portion. So there's an equal weightage which is given to practical and theoretical part in this particular section. Now blue pen highlights the practical portion which are important for this particular part, and pink pen highlights the theoretical portion which are important from this particular part. Okay, so first of all, undoubtedly the first and foremost topic which has come up for our practical application based question is value addition. Guys, value addition is really important now, considering that new study material does not contain capital employed practical questions, does not contain waste multiplier practical questions, does not contain profit as a percentage of capital employed kind of practical questions. So value addition clearly is the most important practical portion of cost audit. In my videos, if you've taken my book or if you've taken my videos, yes, I have done questions from waste multiplier, I have done questions from capital employed, I have done questions from computation of net sales, turnover, etc, etc. Guys, that I've done on a safer side. I know they are less important, I know, but still we cannot take any chance, at least for initial 3 attempts of syllabus 2022. So I am not taking any chance. I would also urge you to do all these practical questions. Apart from these, whatever practical questions I've done in my class, in my videos, in my books, please guys do them, because you never know, institute can change its regularity in any way. Okay, so till the time 2-3 attempts of syllabus 2022 will pass by, I will definitely urge you to do all the other practical questions also apart from value addition. But yes, most likely value addition question is the most important one out of all the practical questions. And yes, along with value addition, distribution to the different claimants there too, that question is also important. So it is a part and parcel of value addition only. First you are required to compute the value addition, and subsequently you are required to compute the distribution to various claimants there too. An easy concept, a very straightforward concept, but you need real lot of practice to really ace this topic. So practice is the key in this particular topic. So practice a lot. I've given practice questions, solved practice questions in my book. I've given practical questions in my video lectures. So do them properly, and most likelihood a question apart from those cannot come in the examination. That is the first practical question that you should do for cost audit. Next, reconciliation statement. Undoubtedly in this particular attempt, a question from reconciliation statement was not there in the examination, but it doesn't undermine the importance of this particular topic. This is the second most important topic of your practical portion. Yes, must be done properly, must be done absolutely religiously. By reconciliation statement, I mean reconciliation of costing profits with financial profits. Again, an easy topic, but a topic which is very sensitive towards examination, and the likelihood of this particular topic coming in the examination is quite high, guys, quite high. So yes, reconciliation statement is the second important topic. Third is abnormal cost computation or abnormal loss computation. The computation where strike period is given to you, or any kind of abnormal event occurring is given to you, and based on that you are required to compute the abnormal loss or abnormal cost. That is an important topic which definitely commands good weightage. In my book, if you're referring to my book or my video lectures, then this particular topic will come in CAS 1. I've included in CAS 1. Okay, and apart from these, although no question has come in the examination from cost accounting standards this time, but again, in no way can we say that this is less important. So practical questions from cost accounting standards are equally important from an examination standpoint. So as far as practical questions are concerned, these 4 topics are the most important topics from your practical standpoint, and most likelihood at least for a couple of more attempts, like December 23 or June 24, the examiner is going to give practical questions only from these 4 topics. Now coming on to theoretical topics from this particular part, which is cost audit, guys. First and foremost theoretical topic which is very, very important is audit checklist. Okay, this is given in cost audit program. We have audit checklist of various areas like how to audit repair and maintenance, how to audit revenue, how to audit legal expenses, how to audit salary expenses, how to audit bonus. All these audit checklists have been given in cost audit program chapter, and yes, a question from one of the checklists is going to come in the examination regularly now, as far as I can foresee. So this is most important topic of your theory portion from cost audit program chapter, audit checklist. Next one is the newly introduced chapter, which is audit documentation, audit stages, audit process. Okay, audit documentation is the name of the chapter, and in that chapter only audit stages and audit process also there. Guys, an important chapter at the end of the day. The examiner is asking questions on what kind of documentation is required to be maintained in what circumstance. So yes, an important theoretical topic from cost audit. Next one is professional ethics. This chapter always remains important because from this chapter a small question of 4 marks, 6 marks definitely comes in the examination. This time also a question came in the examination from this particular chapter, guys. Professional ethics. Yes, question number 3A, 6 marks question came in the examination. Cost accountant are bound by professional ethics, requested to observe fundamental principle, analyze the fundamental principle. Then a question from value addition came as a practical part, guys, and then calculation of abnormal loss question came in the examination. This is how the question was coming. Yes, capacity determination is also very, very important. Capacity determination along with abnormal loss is also an important topic, which is from cost accounting standard 3. So you can mention over here also that cost accounting standard. So you can mention capacity determination is one of the, and why only capacity, guys? Every cost accounting standard practical portion which is there in your syllabus is important. Cost accounting standards, all practical portions are important. Okay, so last is professional ethics. Professional ethics came in the examination as a theoretical question. So yes, so these are my bet on the most important topics which are relevant for December 2023 examination, guys. Now coming on to management audit, internal audit, forensic audit, PMLA. Now a hefty portion loaded with theory. Yes, it's difficult to mug up the entire theory portion, but still, guys, if you re-revise these chapters again and again, then you will be able to understand or recapitulate the important parts of theory, and then you can remember those and revise them over a period of time. Okay, so the most important topics from the theory portion of these particular chapters will be: number 1, internal audit questionnaire. Guys, mandatorily a question is going to come from internal audit questionnaire. Internal audit questionnaire. Mandatorily a question is going to come from internal audit questionnaire. If you are referring to my book, then internal controls, internal audit, practice questions, the solved practice question. I think it's question number 4, 5 or 6. Question number 5 or 6. I've given you internal audit checklist of how to do internal audit of a cooperative society, how to do internal audit of a hospital, how to do internal audit of a education institution, how to do internal audit of a charitable organization. All these internal audit questions are given over there. Out of these questionnaires, one questionnaire can come in your examination for sure. Guys, the best part is if you just remember one questionnaire, then all the other questionnaires are very similar to one questionnaire, apart from certain different things. So it's easy to learn, and very, very important from an exam perspective. A question is continuously coming from this particular topic in the examination. Second important topic is corporate social responsibility. Yes, a question in some form or the other has been recurring. Theoretical question from corporate social responsibility, its importance, its relevance, etc., has been coming in the examination. So important. Environmental audit, social audit, definitely an important topic to be considered from an exam standpoint. And yes, you must do environmental audit and social audit properly, again given in internal audit in my study mat. Last one is, which is a very, very important one, is for PMLA, Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Guys, there are certain FAQs. There are 23 FAQs which are given in your study mat, and out of those FAQs, any one of the FAQ can come in the examination. Like in the current attempt also, an FAQ came in the examination from those questionnaire. There were 23 illustrations. Out of those 23 illustrations, one illustration came in the examination. So that is very, very important. Those FAQs from a PMLA standpoint is very, very important. I've given list of those PMLA FAQs in the description box below, so you can click on the link and get those those FAQs in a PDF format. Do them well, because in most likelihood in the future attempt also the examiner is going to focus on these FAQs, because these are very clearly drafted FAQs and very focused on the subject matter. So it's very easy for the examiner to pick up an FAQ and ask him the question, just like the examiner has done in the last attempt. So yes, these FAQs are to be done properly. Link is given in the description box below. So yes guys, for syllabus 2022, this was my take, my best pick on the the topics which can come in the examination, okay, which can recur on the examination based on the trend which I have seen. And yes guys, for the practical portion you need to be really, really strong on this. I mean, you cannot afford to miss on the accuracy with which you solve the practical questions, because theoretical question, there is a high chance that you will lose marks in theoretical question, because sometimes we don't write it properly, sometimes the examiner doesn't check it properly, or whatever it is. So there's a high likelihood that theoretical portions can lead you to lose the marks. So the best bet is that we need to really consider our practical portion very, very strongly. Our practical portion should be absolutely perfect. There should be no stone which is unturned in the practical portion, so that we are ensuring that we are absolutely 100% sure that we are not defalcating on the practical portion. That has to be absolutely perfect. And yes, theoretical portion, you need to practice well, you need to revise again and again and again, so that you remember the key points and key areas, and that is the key to solve the theoretical portion. So yes, that was my take on the upcoming December 2023 attempt examination for your subject, cost and management audit. And yes, I'll be coming up with such videos for other subjects. BVM SPM I'll be coming up with, direct and indirect taxation I'll be coming up with more videos like that for your December 2023 examination. And yes guys, only and only 4 months left for the December 2023 examination. Please pull up your socks, okay? Don't leave any stone unturned, because now time is not, ample time is not there. Exact time is there. So if you are preparing for December 2023 examination, please be heads on. Please be absolutely upfront in giving your 100% from day one. August has already started. From day one, give your 100% so that you ace the next attempt, December 2023 examination. On that positive note, all the very best and happy studying.